Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Triple Cross reading for the month of November 2018. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And some months you might identify more with your rising or moon sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your natal chart, please do check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that resonate more than others, and that's normal because I'm reading for lots of Capricorns out there in the YouTube community. And before I begin, I would just like to say that I am doing a super sale special for all my tarot private readings. They're all 15% off throughout this month only. So if you are wanting some guidance, some more clarity in your life, if you'd like me to look at anything in particular, you can do so by visiting tripletarot.com. All right, now on to your reading. Down the center, we have the Six of Cups, the 8 and the 2 of Swords. Crossing or supporting that, we have the 2 of Pentacles, and this is a supporting card. So in the now, starting the month, right out of the gate, what I'm getting from this energy here is that you might be feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit restricted with the 8 here of Swords, and the restriction and the feeling stuck really is coming from your mental sphere. Or you could also be feeling emotionally, because we're dealing with cups, emotionally blocked. So we have feeling trying to find the balance between the two, your mental side, your emotional side, and feeling this sense here in the center of feeling a little bit stuck. You might be feeling like there's maybe a little bit of a lack of that normal glow, that normal light, that normal, right? What is normal? But what is normal for you? Your sense, your spark, if you will. That is what's feeling like there's a hindrance there. And just know that Saturn has been in your sign, and though even though Saturn is astrologically the ruler of your sign of Capricorn, it is still a planet that poses restrictions wherever it touches. So if you know your chart, you can see if you have a stellium in Capricorn. Stellium means multiple planets in that area of your chart of Capricorn. It could affect, if it's your sun sign, it could affect the direction of your life, and also who you are as a person and your job, what it is that you do. So it is a restricting energy, and it's also a planet that demands a lot of us. It asks us to step up, and it is not the nicest when doing so. So I definitely understand why this energy has manifested itself right out of the gate. But the suggestion for you with the cards is to act like the 2 of Pentacles, and the Pentacle suit is what represents you. So it's asking for you to try to find the balance between your emotional side, your mental side, to not feel that sense of restriction within yourself, to not be overly critical with yourself and with other people too, and to try as best as you can to be patient with yourself and to be patient with other people. These things are going to be key for you this month. Now, in your root area, we have the Queen and Page of Cups with the Queen of Wands. So if you are a mom or a dad, yes, we do have 2 queens, but whenever I'm reading general readings rather, the sex could be interchangeable. So I'm not really reading gender per se. So if you are a man, this can definitely apply to you as well, especially if you are a parent, because pages in tarot represent children or can represent children. So your kids here, spending time with your children, having that one-on-one connection with them can really help you let go of this overthinking, this restrictive energy that you're feeling right out of the gate. And the great thing here is that they see you as someone that's very, very capable, someone that's bold, someone that's super fun. That's the Queen of Wands energy. And at the same time, they also see this sweet, loving, intuitive, maternal side to you. Now, the note here for the rest of you that are not parents is that you have to be very gentle with yourself. And that's what we saw here in the center of being overly critical with yourself or with other people. But really, mostly, I'm focusing in on yourself because I'm seeing a need for you to be gentle with yourself, to not just look at the things that are not perfect. Perfection is not going to be your friend this month. Now, if you are dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, they could be truly helping you liberate yourself from this restriction energy. So they could be helping you by boosting your morale, by boosting your self-confidence, and they could be very, very they're acting, they feel like a cheerleader in your life. So that's a good thing to see. And if it is a fire sign like a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, they in turn have a lot of care for you, and they see you as someone incredibly intuitive and very, very giving. So any way that you look at it, it's a very, very positive root area that we saw. Now, in your recent past, we have the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance card. We have two major arcana, so this message will have a lot of weight. So what we see here is a sense of a lack of clarity when it comes to yourself and when it comes to dealing with other people. So this could be a sense of not being able to discern what it is that you think, because we have swords, and swords talk about speech and of thought and what you feel. And that's the Temperance card here, because we do have cups, and cups denote our emotions, our feelings. So because this is a major arcana, you are being asked to skew this way, to skew to your emotional side, to your intuition, because it has the most weight. Now, for other Capricorns out there, you could have been able to spot a liar here, a person that maybe is playing both sides, someone that is lacking in transparency. That is the energy of the Seven of Swords. And this could have brought a bit of instability in your life, and you're being called to not let this person intrude into your life in this way, in this manner. Just clock them. Know that this person just is looking out for, number one, for themselves, and they don't really have your best interest at heart. And you can easily spot them if you tune into your intuition. Intuition is a theme here I'm noticing for your sign. Now, in your crowning position, we have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So what we're seeing here throughout this period is it is definitely, most definitely inviting for you to focus your energies into your spirituality and your intuition. I say spirituality because the seven numerologically speaks of spirituality, of your connection with source, with something higher than you. And the High Priestess is the most intuitive in the major arcana in the tarot. So there is a focus on these matters for your sign. The more you focus on these things, and the more you trust in your intuition, and the more you connect with your higher self, with your spirituality, you will be able to advance a lot quicker this month. And I do see you getting a higher perspective over situations and over people that are truly testing your patience. There is a need here to be patient, and once again, with yourself and other people. And especially when dealing with people that are trying to just push your buttons, they're trying to provoke you. These two are inactive cards. They are just giving you this note of see, but don't engage. Because if you look at it this way, if you are not lowering your vibration, your frequency for anybody else that is just trying to push your buttons to try to get a reaction out of you, they don't get what they want. They don't get you engaging with them. That's what they want. So don't give them what they want. Now, in your future position, we have the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Magician. I love this energy. For those Capricorns out there that are traveling this month, traveling is going to be a good source of boosting your ego in a healthy way, boosting your self-esteem. And these trips, this travel is going to be very successful, and it's going to make you truly see, open your eyes in a different way to realize the fact that you already possess everything that you need in order to be successful and to achieve your goals. Why? Because we have the Magician. The Magician is looking at the success card, the 6 of Wands. That's my success card. And if you look at the table in front of the Magician, he has everything at his disposal to succeed. He has wands, he has swords, he has cups, he has pentacles. You've got everything to be successful. Now, for those of you who are spotting cycles in your life, and I say cycles because this 8 of Cups is, if you look at the figure, the number 8, it goes like this. But if you flip it, it really becomes the infinity cycle. So the infinity symbol, rather. So it's talking about cycles, things that come and go, things that come and go. And unfortunately, they don't actually get anywhere. They don't really give you what you need. So halfway through the month is ideal. It's perfect. If you have any vices, if you're struggling with anything that you want to quit, if you want to quit smoking, for example, or if you're trying to quit drinking or trying to better your diet or whatever it is, vices can come in all shapes and sizes, in all forms. For some of us, our vices really can be a person or a habit. So halfway through the month is going to be ideal to quit these vices, these things, these cycles that you have with people or with yourself, and you can be successful. So, hey, if you are trying to quit something, halfway through the month is ideal for that. Now, in your ego position, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card, and the 5 of Swords. So, all right, so what I see is that there will be moments throughout this month that are going to test your stability. This is a card that represents you because you are an earth sign. Now, don't let other people intrude or destabilize your inner peace, your who you really are at your core. Because people can probe you. We saw this here crowning your reading. People can probe you. People can try to provoke you. But it is you that is going to be called to just let these things go. Because these are low-level frequency energies that can only come into your life if you allow it. That's the Star card. It's asking for you to combine your energies, your emotional self, and to center yourself and to not let these people try to steal your own sense of well-being and your own inner peace. Now, if there are people that are trying to be cutting with your words and are trying to get you to be acting the same way in turn, see it this way. See it as whatever it is that they say is really their problem. They're projecting onto you. Whatever it is that they say speaks more about them than it does about you. So try your best to find your center, to find moments of stillness when it comes to dealing with people that are chaotic or unstable. Now, in your environment, we have the Lovers, the Judgment card, and the Seven of Cups. So 2 major arcana cards, so this message will also have a lot of weight. And there will be a lot of options for you this month. And you are being called to take the option that calls your soul, that calls you on a heart level, on a soul level, and that which makes you feel renewed, refreshed, that sense of dullness that we had here at the center, that's what you want to mitigate. So go for that instead. Now, for other Capricorns out there, this really does speak about exes or people from the past. People from the past can be friends that you had a falling out with, that could be trying to get back into your life, or you could be running into them, and it's going to be up to you to give them a chance or not. But just know that the cards are suggesting that these people are not quite able to give you the stability that you're hoping for. They're a little bit wishy-washy in the now. This could definitely change, but in the now, I would say be patient, act like the High Priestess and the Seven of Pentacles. Just watch and trust your intuition when dealing with them. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we have the Fool card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So, a large part of you is hoping for greater stability in your life. This could come in a fiscal sense, in a financial sense, or with your personal relationships. Because once again, we're dealing with a 2, and that can talk about relationships. So relationships of any kind, romantic, platonic. And if you are a Capricorn that is traveling, once again, we have another travel card here. Just know that even though these trips are going to be successful and are going to be good for you, there is a sense here of like, oh, I just want to be home. I just want to spend time in my comfort, surroundings, and spend time with yourself, really. And others of you are really hoping for a new beginning, a new adventure that really sets you ablaze, that really recharges your spirit and brings about more passion and dynamism into your life. Now, in your outcome for the month of November, we have the Page and 3 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. So here you are, you have appeared in your reading. Finally, I like seeing that because every tarot reader has their own language, their own relationship with the cards, with the tarot. But personally for me, when I'm reading for a client or I'm reading, in this case, for a sign, I like to see the signs manifest because that lets me know that you guys will have more control than you realize. So by the end of the month, you will have a lot more control than how you started. So that energy of feeling stuck, feeling like you're not in control is going to shift. So just be patient with yourself and with the energies, because you will get there. Now, you will, for sure, if you are a working Capricorn, you will shine when it comes to your work, when it comes to what it is that you do. You will be able to work really well when it comes to groups or dealing with 3 or more people. You will end the month with a sense of having achieved, and that's a very important thing to see. But the note here for your sign is that it's going to be crucial for you to keep an open mind, an open heart to other ways of being, other ways of thinking, and other ways expanding, expanding your circle of friends. That very well could be, or expanding your business, the way that you deal with your work, or with opportunities. Why? Because the Four of Cups specifically, in the Rider-Waite, the traditional tarot deck that most of us know, we have a figure that is obsessively looking at 3 cups that they possess, but there is a 4th cup being offered to them by the universe, but they are unable to see it because they're so fixated, so busy with what they already have. So the note here for you is to keep an open heart, to keep your eyes open, your eyes peeled, for greater opportunity, for things that you might not really see if you're too busy with what you already know. So maximize all the opportunities that are coming, especially at the end of the month, week 4. All right, Capricorn, that's the end of your reading. I hope that this has been of help to you and has given you a guide so that you can better manifest with the energies that are at your disposal throughout this period. If you feel like it has been of help to you, you can support my channel by liking, sharing, or subscribing. You can also donate. I have placed a link in the description box below. Any denomination is welcome. And I'm also gonna invite you to follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, Facebook, and I am now on Instagram. I am doing free oracle readings for the mid-month. So I have mid-month of October already up, and mid-month of November is coming up very, very soon. Now, if you want a private reading with me, you can do so by visiting tripletarot.com. And like I said, this is the month to do it because I am only going to be doing this for this month, 15% off if you would like a private reading with me. All right, Capricorn, I am wishing you lots of love, light, and blessings. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.